want to get into the European Union at any cost and as soon as possible. They don't care that they would also bring the war with them. They don't care that they would ruin the farmers. They don't care that we would become a thoroughfare for the Ukrainian mob of the Ukrainian mafia.
Because let's be clear. Let's see things clearly. Let's be clear. Ukraine is fighting, and that is a heroic thing. But Ukraine is fighting for itself. Ukraine is not fighting for us. Yeah, no one has attacked us. So we have no obligation whatsoever. Yeah, neither legal nor moral to do anything. We have no obligation, but we do have a task. And that task is this. We must stay out now of this war. We must protect Hungary. And we must protect the Hungarian people. And dear friends, for 3 years now, for 3 years, we have been fighting every single day to make sure that we are not dragged into this war. But this fight is not over yet. The President of the United States, Donald Trump, is doing everything he can for peace. Meanwhile, the people in Brussels are doing everything they can to prevent Donald Trump, to prevent the success of peace negotiations. They are doing everything to prolong the war. And why is all this happening? Because the longer the war lasts, the later the Brussels political elite will have to face responsibility for their own failed strategy, which has caused harm and trouble for Europe. But that moment will come as well. The problem is that until then, thousands are dying and a country is being destroyed. But, dear friends, our most important task right now is this: to support the peace efforts of President Donald Trump and to stay out of the war. But my friends, but just as the fighting hasn't ended, neither has the madness. Now they've come up with the idea of forcing Ukraine into the European Union, us into the war, and the Ukrainians into the European Union, a country that in no way, in no aspect is prepared for European Union membership. I've been sitting among the European Union foreign ministers for almost 11 years now. Whenever we talk about the enlargement of the European Union, I've always heard merit-based process. Is there a single person thinking with common sense who believes that Ukraine is in a better state today than our West